Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? So welcome back to Any Sports. So straight coming to the point, we're gonna look into what's happening in this SAFF Women Championship 2026. So as of now, the group stages are done. So we know the 4 teams that have come through to the semi-final. As I said earlier, it's quite clear, Group A and Group B, the 2 teams that I had this prediction, from Group A, Nepal and Bhutan coming through, and from Group B, India and Bangladesh coming through. But the scenario is a little bit different this time. Of course, in Group A, it's the same situation, Nepal topping the group and Bhutan being the runner-up. So they're gonna play against the winner and runner-up of the Group B respectively, yeah. And from Group B, it was a little bit surprise to me because my prediction was Bangladesh is gonna top the group. But after watching that match that India played against Maldives, it was 11-0. It was predicted here because Maldives is not a side that can really give a threat to any of these top teams in South Asian region. While when I looked into Bangladesh playing against Maldives, I didn't look the match thoroughly. I just checked the scorecard, and when it was going on, the scoreline was 2-2, and I was a little bit surprised. I mean, how is it possible, team like Maldives scoring against Bangladesh? And at the end, it was 4-2. Somehow Bangladesh pulled off the win, but the drawbacks for Bangladesh is they conceded 2 goals. And how was that possible? Actually, to be honest, I did not watch that match. I just go through the final score, and 4-2 was very much surprising for me. Maldives scoring 2 goals against Bangladesh. So that has given some hint to the other opponents that there's a chance and possibility to score against Bangladesh. And finally, when I looked into that match Bangladesh played against India, the defense line was in a whole lot of troublesome, chaotic situation, I would say. In some places they were good, they were trying to play according to their plan, but in some places they were just reckless, making some silly mistake, and somehow at the end I feel like they are assisting their opponent to score against them. The way they conceded those goals, actually those were not intended by the Indian side. It was rather assisted by the Bangladesh defender. So this has given me the hope for the Nepalese team to do well against Bangladesh, because I'm not sure what is actually happening in Bangladesh women team. What I felt was, as I said earlier in my previous video, that the match against Uzbekistan during the qualifiers last time in Asian Cup qualification round, they lost by 3-0. But at the start of the game, I was expecting it to be a draw or Bangladesh gonna win. But they lost 3-0. So from that match, I started having a doubt on this women's team. And the picture was very clear after they played against India. They were beaten 3-0. But the same opponent, they beat them in the previous edition of SAFF Championship in the semi-final 3-0 and 3-1 respectively. Yeah, but this time around the scenario has changed. So I'm not sure how Bangladesh team is gonna reform. I still have some time. If there's some bit of problems of coordinations and developing a bonding between the players, understanding each other's. So in this 1 or 2 days, I think they can do it, but still it's a long way from now. So I think Bangladesh, in my point of view, winning this SAFF championship, being a defending champion, they are here to defend. So being able to defend, I think it's gonna be a huge mountain to climb for them. So I'm not sure if with the way they are playing right now, it's gonna give them any hope of, even now I would say, qualifying to the final, because Nepal is there, and Nepal at the moment is also not a good team, I would say, because they are lacking in their attacking forward line. there's a lot of problems right now. They played against Bhutan. Somehow they got that deflected goal, luckily. Yeah, otherwise if the scenario was 0-0, then at this moment I would say Bhutan would have topped the group with those goal advantage that they scored against Sri Lanka, 4-0, while Nepal scored only 2-0. But luckily that deflected goal saved us. And Bhutan runner-up, for sure they're gonna play against India. I'm not sure if they have any chance. It's more of India coming through to the final because the way they are playing right now. And after this FIFA window open, now the striker is coming from South America, Manisha Kalyan, so she's gonna make a huge difference. Already this team is a well-built team, well coordinated. With the addition of Manisha Kalyan will give them a huge boost, and for sure they're gonna go into the final, and they're gonna wait who is coming through Nepal and Bangladesh class. And as of now, Nepal and Bangladesh, I would say it's a 50-50 situation. I'm not sure what's wrong with the Bangladesh team. Nepal team have a problem with the scoring line. They need a lot of things to do in. I would say until now the midfield and the defending lines are okay. For sure, we have not been tested yet, the defense line, because Bhutan also didn't give us that much of a pressure. But compared to the last SAFF championship, we had a little bit of trouble. I would say a little bit of something that were coming from Bhutanese attacking line this time around. Yeah, but again, Bangladesh is gonna be a huge tax for us, and that's gonna be a real test. That's gonna where we're gonna find out like how Nepal team is gonna be on this tournament. Yeah, a big test for us. And with the addition of Priti Rai, the prolific midfielder from Nepal, so she's gonna join the team also. So she's gonna be available against Bangladesh, and hopefully we get to see some meaningful assist from her, so that the forward can find the back of the net with ease. So that's what been missing against Bhutan and even against Sri Lanka. I don't know, against Sri Lanka last SAFF championship, I don't know, it's 5-0 that we scored against them, and during the Asian Cup qualification it was 8-0 or 9-0, right? That was a huge score line, but now that has been closed to 2-0 now. So the gap is becoming shorter and shorter. So this gives us an indication that there's something wrong with our frontliner, the attacking players. You miss a chance, then there's no second chance that you can build up. Once you get the chance, then try to capitalize on it, convert that into a goal. Otherwise you never know whether the chance will come again and again or not. Yeah, and again the Bangladesh team needs a reshuffle, I guess. I'm not sure. I've just known only a few of the players. They are there, but some of the players, as the coach said, is a little bit older, so they need to bring in some new blood into the pipeline and give some support to the existing national team. So this is what he's been doing also. I've seen Bangladesh under 20 team and then under 18 team. Yeah, I think I'm quite hopeful that the future is still there for the Bangladesh women's team. So it's just a big test for Bangladesh women's team also to reincarnate themselves and get back to their own old form, catch the rhythm, catch the momentum. So it's just I feel that the confidence has been lost a little bit. So Nepal game, I think if they can develop that confidence and get back to their own old rhythm, then if in case they get into the final, then the final, I think it's gonna be again challenging for India. But again, India have the forward coming, as I said earlier, Manisha Kalyan. So again, that's a big boost for the Indian team. So at this moment, I would say, as of now, what I've seen so far, India has a bit of advantage against all the team. And yeah, Manisha Kalan also coming, so that's gonna boost up them again more. So anyway, we're gonna see tomorrow how the teams are gonna play. Yeah, so the first match, Nepal versus Bangladesh, it's gonna be decider who is gonna go into the final, and I think it's gonna be the match not to be missed tomorrow. Yeah, so let's see how the teams will play. And the other semi-final, hands down, I'm saying India is gonna come to the final. Sorry to the Bhutanese, but again, I hope you're gonna give them a good fight. And yeah, Nepal and Bangladesh, whoever wins will go onto the final with big confidence, that's for sure. And yeah, we're gonna come back after the semi-final and talk about how things gone through. Okay, so until that time, keep supporting, guys. Thank you so much. And I haven't gone through that much of a detail on football. It's just you know, the general coverage that I'm trying to put on here. Anyway, thank you. Bye. See you.